understand where her mind's at. We get it.
Yeah, that is the pool that she likes, right?
Yo, why is a woman with 6 kids on Clubhouse, man? Yo, you should go spend time with your fucking babies, man. Get the fuck off.
Oh, no, that was Angel. Fuck. I'm so sorry, Angel. I wasn't talking about you.
Don't sip out,
goddamn. No, I like Angel. No. No.
Don't sip out, bro. Yeah, that's what she's used to. She used to be spineless ass niggas that let her do whatever the fuck she wants. She ain't used to somebody just telling her, virtually smacking her with the goo button, bro, with an audience button. She ain't used to that shit. But KK, the reason why she's not on the stage because she's been insufferable, disrespectful, and annoying as fuck. Everybody, probably damn near everybody with the mob team has dropped her ass because she's annoying, man. Annoying as fuck. Messy as fuck. She got 6 kids. Go be with your babies. It's already a problem enough these black kids don't have enough parental time in our community. Go spend time with your babies. Get the fuck off the.
See, can I just say that, when I live stream these rooms, it is in my best intention. It's in everybody's best intention to realize that anger management, enlightenment, they go hand in hand. But personality development.
And I was about to say, this is a rare time where I actually heard him talk normal, because normally he comes in, and he does some weird trolling shit, or he, plays some weird music or something. I don't know.
Yeah, he's probably the most mentally ill person on this app. I don't know, bro. Let's get back to the topic. Big Stank, how you doing, Big Stank? I can't bring Angel up. If you guys want to bring Angel up, be my guest. I'm not engaging with her in her bullshit. Big Stank, how you doing?
What's good, JB? Chilling, man. Just came to support your space. This isn't the usual topic I'm used to seeing you have.
Well, we were having a really good conversation earlier in another room about toxic masculinity, toxic femininity, and I had to leave, and then I get 5 text messages offline when I left that, Angel was coming up gaslighting the room like she likes to do. She was centering the conversation around her like she likes to do. And they asked me to come back, open another room, and here we are. Man, listen, here's the truth. I don't give a fuck what a person's opinion is. You're entitled to your opinion. I know I'm not changing anybody's mind on this app, but you don't have to come up and just start centering everything around you. Anthony Edwards does the same fucking thing. And I'm just tired of it, man. I am. Angel lives in her reality, I live in mine. Go ahead, Keegan.
Listen, I don't know the beef, I don't know the history. And I don't get me wrong, the interaction I've seen of Angel does not seem like a pleasant woman, especially in the previous room with Sig. But I'm going to be honest, I think that she's getting she's told that she can talk. She's told she's able to expand on a story. She gets knocked down. Listen, my opinion of seems like a terrible woman, but at the same time, if we're letting everyone speak, I don't, maybe we let her speak. I don't know. Just feels like to me, Angel's being kind of mistreated in this moment. I don't know about all the other moments, but
Hey, Keegan, you've been in a million of my spaces. All I ask people to do is respect the one mic policy. She sits on stage with her mic unmuted and interjects herself every single time without letting people land. That's my beef with her. I don't give a fuck what she's going to go in other rooms today and talk shit about me. I can care less. But if she wants to come back up and respect the space, she's more than welcome to. Because Keegan, I give everybody voice on my stage. I can't bring her up. Big Stank, can you bring up the young lady with her hand up? Her name is Angel. Please.
I got you.
Thank you. Once again, welcome back to the stage, Angel.
Hey, Jay.
Hi, Angel.
Ray, I heard what you said. I caught it for a second. I'm glad you caught yourself. You didn't know it was me?
I'm in the Matrix.
You're in the Matrix. Okay.
For that pussy that knows it's crazy. Don't fall for it, bro. Don't step out. Keep your spine.
Sig, I'm gonna step. Give me a second, Angel. I'm gonna step aside. I'm gonna leave the room.
Oh, wait, can I say something before you leave?
Be my guest.
To you. Yeah. So I genuinely like you. I don't speak about you outside of your own spaces. Like, if I have something to say, you're right here. Like, I haven't followed you just now. So, like, anything you want to talk about with me, I'll be giving my phone number. Like, call me. Cause, you know, I'm a friendly person. Have nothing against you. Sorry that you feel the way you feel. Didn't come at you. Didn't attack you. But I do remember you specifically saying that what I said to you during that time meant something to you. So I'll take that and I'll leave with that. But genuinely, don't even talk about you.
All right, well, you shouldn't be. And if you do, I'm a fucking rock star. But I'll say this, and I don't want you to interrupt me, please. Okay? I was in that room on that stage with 6,000 or 7,000 people when you came up and you said I was love bombing you, which couldn't be further from the truth. So when you did that to dogpile on me, when you thought, see, here's what happens, Angel, on this app. People get doxxed, and then other people think, oh, that person's done. They don't know my resolve or my fortitude. I'm not that dude. So for you to come up and interject yourself into that space when it had nothing to do with you and accuse me of love bombing, I'm going to keep it real, Angel. Shame on you for even doing that.
Okay. All right. So, and I'll say this, and I'll say it one more time. Tracy disclosed the message to us publicly in Million Marathon. That message was something that was copy pasted and put in my back channel by you. Was it love bombing? I don't want to define it as that. You and I didn't have that type of relationship. In fact, Jay, when you and I shared spaces, we were actually talking on real serious topics that had nothing to do with relationships whatsoever. And I don't, honestly, I don't oppose to having those conversations in the future because I think a lot of what you have to say is very relevant. I think a lot of what you have to say needs to be heard. I think a lot of your lived experience is very valid and should be something that you should operate off of. Love bombing is not something that I personally would call what I said. The only thing that I did say, and maybe this was where you didn't fancy what I said, was, hey, I got that same exact message. I got that same exact message, and we all PTR'd the same exact message that you were copy pasting and putting in women's back channels. Just so happened that Tracy seemed to be the one to have something against you at the time. She didn't follow forward with anything that she said she was, so that's where I called her out. And maybe you didn't hear me call her out in many spaces where I said, you were a clown to go off and come off to this application and paint this man that he was making sexual advances towards you that you kept on saying were inappropriate, and you didn't follow through with no legal repercussions against this man who's already had a lived experience.
Time out. Let me jump in here because I really don't want to go down this lane. But I'm
you guys have been going down it for half an hour. I'm just now speaking the truth.
Let me jump in here. Okay. So Tracy Reynolds, and this might trigger some of you trolls in the VIP section, sent me sexually explicit videos of herself. That I still have those receipts, by the way. I rejected Tracy Reynolds, that fucking daffy bitch. And as soon as I rejected her, she came on this app and said I was fucking love bombing her. By the way, I have receipts on the fact that I said to her, do not send me sexually explicit material. She did it anyway. And all you people drank the fucking Kool-Aid. You know why, Sig? Because there's a woman saying it.
Well, Jay, listen, sweetheart, I'm going to be very honest with you. Where I lost respect with you was the fact that she did share those pictures with you, right? She did. You admitted it. She admitted it.
It wasn't pictures. It was videos. But go ahead. Okay.
Well, whatever it was, babe, is that you had it, and in real time, you sent it to Jonathan and Nelson on stage.
Wait, hold on.
You're like, you guys want to see what she sent me? And you said, you guys want to see what she sent me? You guys want to see what she sent me? And you sent it to them, and we had a dialogue about that, and that's where I just...
Whoa. Let me address
that. I lost respect.
That's fine.
Is that okay?
That's fine. I'm not looking for anybody to respect me. If you're not my friend, I don't care. But let me say this, okay? I sent that to Jonathan. I sent that to Nelson because this woman was sitting on the stage with.
Okay, but can you admit that I lost respect for you there? And don't say I love bombed you.
Let me finish. Right? I sent it to him because this woman was sitting on stage during the height of COVID saying that she sleeps with a knife under her pillow and that she was worried I was going to come to fucking Canada, which, by the way, the border was absolutely closed, and fucking hurt her and her son. Okay, that's not the only thing she said that you weren't privy to. She also went around this app telling people I hacked a bank account and cleaned it out. See, when you have my past and you own my past like I do, right? I own my past. But one thing I won't allow happen is people to grab the lowest hanging fruit and write my narrative for me. So I'm that man that's going to stand up for myself. So if I sent that to Nelson and Jonathan, it was to defend myself.
And I understood, Jay, that. And again, please just understand that when you tell people that I complimented her picture and she said I was love bombing her, please understand that is so far from the reality of what took place. The reality of what took place is in the real hour that we were talking about this discussion with Tracy, she admitted that she had sent you some information that was personal to her and that you had it. She felt victimized by a lot of the things that were taking place between y'all. I don't know what it was. Personally, I wasn't even on her side, okay? I wasn't even on her side that day. The only thing that I related to was the fact that the message that she had PTR'd was the same exact message that I had received. And the only thing I said is, wait a second, Jay really, like when I come into your space, you have an abundance of respect for me. You always have. This is not the norm of our relationship or of our conversation. So I'm going to give grace to this here. I don't even look at this. Sid called you for reinforcement, and that's how we got here. But I have no problem with you whatsoever. I genuinely like you as a person, Jay. There's nothing that I hold against you. Okay, that's wholeheartedly, and I can give a fuck what everyone else says, babe. What I said in that space was very true.
Okay.
He sent me something that was replication of what she said, and I said, well, that's funny of Jay. Why would he send me a copy paste when we're genuinely cool with each other? So I thought that was something that I was just like, okay. Then when Tracy said, well, I shared even more personal stuff with him, I said, well, okay, well, where's this going? Coming to find out, it was some personal body imagery. Okay, Jay, you know how I am. You know my lived experience. This is where when you shared that in real time, sweetheart, that's where I lost respect for you, and I have every right to do that.
I'll say it again. When somebody comes after my
and I get it.
When somebody comes after my character and is coming full guns blazing, her, Eric Harris, right?
Oh, Eric, but we know Eric was a fool.
Hold on. Let me finish. When somebody tries to assassinate my character, and here's the truth, whether you people want to hear it or not, I did a lot more good on this app than 99% of the people. Okay, and I didn't ask for anything in return. I never got paid for it, nor was I looking to get paid for it. But what we do is we have a salacious society that loves to grab the lowest hanging fruit and cut people down. I'm not that dude. But anyway, I really got to get going. Sid, I'm going to hand the room to you, Brad, and I, and Big Stank. I'll be listening, but I won't be able to participate. Thank you for the dialogue, Angel. Sid, it's your...
You're lucky she ain't
Who wants to stay on the stage to prevent me from coming back?
Oh, wait a second. That's it. Wait a second.
All right,
No, this is what she said she was.
podcast.
Listen, this is where the plot thickens a little bit, because this is what she said she was going to do. The whole reason why we were having this room against, not against Jay, but in regards to what women were saying about Jay, was because Tracy was supposed to be taking out some legal action against Jay. And she never followed up on that. And I eventually, after so many spaces later, where this Jay content was going on, I had said, hey, listen, Tracy, you're going to need to close your mic on this one because you're not doing anything about it. In fact, now everything that you have said has been reneged because you're not taking any action. All you're doing now is just slandering this man on an application, and you've done nothing to protect yourself, done nothing to protect your daughter. And you said that he was coming after the both of you in real time, and that we all needed to be cautious and aware. And that's why you had us bring it to the Million Marathon platform. We were all in support.
But Angel, he just said that he told her not to send it. So is that not unsolicited? Like
It's still a crime, though, Keegan.
Jay is listen. She sent it to Jay, right? You're right. She sent it to Jay. Whatever. We can't run the playback on what she did. Where I lost respect for Jay is when he took that shit that he didn't really want himself, and he's literally in real time sent it off to 2 other men. Right. In fact, Jerry, I think was one of them on that stage as well. I think he sent it to multiple people on that space in real time, and that's where I'm like, you know what? I'll have it with Jay a lot of time, but we never had it.
Even if she sends it
as much money you spend on them Knicks and Dodgers, look,
and that's where I was pissed. Exactly, and that's where I was pissed. They both did. Thank you, Danielle.
Did anybody see that Celine Dion
felony? So that's what. Thank you. And so that's where I said that. And so for me, I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna what Jay thought it wasn't even that. I never got a chance to tell Jay like, hey, what you did just really bothered the fuck out of me, because you were literally trying to stick up for yourself that this wasn't supposed to happen to you, but it happened. But then you did it. You passed that shit off to everybody the fuck else.
Well, here's the thing, though. Again, this is where accountability calls in. You see how they totally want to bypass and skip the fact that none of the first domino that was tipped over was the fact that she sent them unsolicited. How about we let this grown-ass woman take accountability for actions? Dumbass, we've heard stories time and time again that as a woman, when you send out nudes, people are going to share that shit. It's just, it is what it is.
But not only that, wait a second.
Everybody mute up. Sid, I just sent you a text message, right? No video, not showing anything salacious, other than, hey, I wave hi. What comes after I wave hi? What is it saying there?
It's a video of some, I'd probably say average, the below average looking tits. And it says underneath there, unsolicited. It literally is just a wave hi. And it says, I want you to lick me. With the video.
So she lied. But James, talk about how she lied about
Angel. Sid. Did she? Well, who said I want you to lick me? Was that me or was that the woman in the video?
That was her. All I see is a wave from you, as in a friendly wave. Hey, how's it going? And then boom, naked video, and I want you to lick me. So nah, man, she's being a pervert. Because here's the thing: if JB did that to her, all she did was wave to JB. And then he sent a dick video and said, I want you to suck me. Oh my God, it'd be the
that man would have been fucking incarcerated. And so listen.
Fucking world.
So listen, so every single time.
Man, hold on.
Do you really have 6 kids?
Yes, I really do have 6 kids. My oldest is in the military. So thank you very much.
Go to kitchen.
I have to be honest though, I'm not sure. And maybe
my kids are in their summer program.